I said, baby, let the lights go out. Yeah. We fall and then we rise. No, my alibis don't wanna hurt now. Yeah. Rolling to the fire. Baby, we could ride the night, yeah. I'ma show you. Or we could shine the light, hey. Lift your hands, free your mind and mind combine and float up to the higher. It's okay. It's okay. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Walk a straight line, how many fingers? An ecstasy, fragrance lingers. Yeah. And those endless conversations, and you feel it floating now. I finally got you, and I'll follow you into the fire. Baby, we could ride the night, yeah. I'ma show you, or we could shine the light, yeah. Lift your hands, free your mind and mind combine and float up to the higher. It's okay. It's okay. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Hold me up, 'cause you never wanna drop me, not me. Got to keep dancing to unlock me. Side to side, no, my fingers don't faze me. Crazy to say, but nothing gonna stop me. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. You should say what you say. Oh, come on, get it longer. Oh, come on, get it longer. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Show you, let me show you pure love, pure love.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. We start. What the hell was that? Oh, we start the. It's not the start of the new month. We're in the second week, but man, watch out.
Don't you love the set though? Today is very winterish, except for my clothes.
I'm freezing.
Except for my clothes, we're very winterish. Look at all the blue we've got. We've got the snow falling. We've got the sea behind us. We've got the Margaritaville, some Hanukkah menorahs, and you got a paddle ball with a blue grip.
I'm gonna tell you something. When my hands slip, watch out.
You get to try a loopy grip.
I gotta get loopy.
A little loopy.
I gotta loop it all right, because my hands are slippery. How you like this?
I love the whole weekend. We had such an amazing event this weekend. We got to go to the Pickleball Convention, Pickleball Expo, I guess it was.
I got all sorts of toys up here. Yeah, I'm gonna
At
be
the
playing
West
whole
Palm
show.
Beach Convention Center. And, you know, we went to have some fun, and our crew worked. And here you go. Here's some B-roll that Garcia shot for us. Andrew did a great job. So this is Loopy Grip. It's the only towel you can wear while you're playing pickleball. And the funny thing is, Freddie, I don't play pickleball. So for me, I need to learn all the terminology. Apparently, there's a kitchen, which I stay out of in my house, and I guess you need to stay out of the kitchen on pickleball.
You know, you could wear a loopy grip with your shorts when you're in the kitchen.
I'm thinking I could wear a
You could
loopy
be
grip
loopy.
when I'm just working out.
You just get loopy.
I could wear it in the kitchen, but there's a kitchen in pickleball, and they say you're supposed to stay out of the kitchen. And then there's a dink, and there's all these expressions that we don't know.
Dink is when they hit the ball, so it just dinks right over the thing. Right?
Dink?
If you want to be a dink master, we're going to give you a paddle that's going to
I
help
don't
you do
know who
that.
came up with all of this stuff because
I
it's
listen.
like dink responsibly. And what's an Ernie? Is it an Ernie or an urn? Ernie. Like Bert and Ernie? Right? But yet no. So
What the hell's an Ernie?
It's a type of shot. It's
Oh, it's a type of shot now.
so there's
isn't it?
all these things that you get to learn.
So the Pickle Club.
That was great also.
And it's funny because you came up with this brilliant idea when we were standing there. You
Yes.
came up with this.
Yeah.
But it was staring me in the face.
Yes.
The young lady next door had all these shirts, and there's
Yes.
one behind you.
Jessica,
But you didn't come up with this.
I came up with it from talking to her. So she came up with this line of clothing from the Pickle Club. So I thought, why not have a Pickle Club with the Brooklyn Cafe show? Because we've got coffee, we've got tea, we've got cookie dough. Why not have a Pickle Club? It does not have to be pickleball. It could just be the Pickle Club. So it could be anything involved with the cafe.
You could
can
be-
have pickles,
You could be loopy in the Pickle Club.
which would be perfect for the
Loopy?
cafe.
In the Pickle Club.
The funny thing is you've got a whole table just over there for
I got a bunch of
stuff.
toys here. I love it.
You got a whole bunch of stuff there. But did you have fun this weekend?
Oh, I had a blast. The one thing that I did not accomplish this weekend that I wanted to do is that South Florida Oldies invited us to run the booth.
Right.
And we had it all queued up, and we didn't sign anybody to do it. Was to do the dance,
What dance?
the twister, the twist.
Oh.
So we were going to do a contest where
I
the
saw you.
best, I had to warm up the floor. The best person that came over and did the
I
twist,
saw you doing the twist.
they would win one of the prizes, a shirt and stuff like that. So I told people, well, if you twist for me, because if they didn't hit the oldies thing on the
Right.
wheel, if you twist for me, I'll give you a shirt. And the kids were too shy to say it. And so they never did it. But that's what I'm going to do the next time. There's going to be dancing next to the booth because we were right at the perfect place to do
We were,
it.
and there's the twist for you.
Like that.
We had such a great turnout on Saturday that all of the shirts and bags that we had for 2 days, we gave out in an hour and a half
On Saturday.
on Saturday. So by
It was
11:30,
crazy.
we were out of merch. Well, it was all free, right? So we're out of merch. So she brought over some more stuff, and we had to be a little more choosy. You had to really land on the true oldies to get it. But we had these great bags from Margaritaville. We still have to choose the 4 winners. So if you signed up at the True Oldies booth over the weekend, how many? 4? 4 winners are winning a free Margaritaville cruise. It's a 3-day, 2-night cruise, I believe, on the new refurbished Margaritaville
I'm
cruise
going to
ship.
put the names in there. I'm going to pick 4 names and give it to the radio station so they can hand out the prizes. But I had a ball. I learned a lot. I learned a dink from a loop. And how many shots do they have?
I don't know. All I know is there's a kitchen, a net, a loop, and I have no eye-hand coordination. So for me, it was a challenge.
Oh, I saw
Even
that.
doing the paddle thing. Garcia got the only 2 shots that I actually hit.
Yeah, I saw that. I tried that paddle thing. I tried that. Hit me right here in the eye.
I got
said,
that too.
I'm
It
done.
went backwards. It hit me in the face.
Done.
But everyone had a lot of
And
fun.
everybody that was doing that thing,
Look,
they
they're
kept
all
hitting-
shaking their head. Yes,
They kept
like,
hitting
got
me with
this.
it. You tried it, right? I saw you.
Maybe your hands were sweaty and you needed to have a better grip.
You need a better grip, a loopy grip.
I gotta tell you that it's true because the loopy towel works for everything. Now, when I played football, when I was a catcher in baseball, we were not allowed to have a towel in baseball. You had to wait till you got inside the dugout because you can't have anything outside the uniform. In football, you know, these men of men, they have towels all over the place. So a loopy, but I love the name loopy because you're very loopy.
Because you loop it through your clothes. But you can use it for anything. I know it was created. We're going to talk about it for pickleball. But I think you can use it in the kitchen. You could put it on your apron. I don't wear an apron, but you could put it on your apron, right? So you've got something to wipe your hands on. I could use it every day when I'm putting on my makeup. Instead of having makeup all over my hands, I could put it on and then just wipe it off with a towel. There's so many things. I go through so many tissues because when I get dressed in the morning, I don't want to get my makeup on my clothes, right? So I could put the towel actually in my lap instead of lining tissues in my lap. The things that women go through to get dressed, right? You don't realize what it is.
Here I am thinking about, you cut the lawn, right? You go out, because a lot of people get lawn services, but if you cut your own lawn or you trim or you work on the outside, usually you do it in shorts and you put a towel in there. Now what I like about her design is it has the clips, so you don't lose the towel.
The snaps, right?
Yeah, it snaps, clips.
Snaps.
You know, you're just begging today. So yes, and you put it in there and you can have like little sayings. And when you walk around, people see the saying. Like if I wear it to Publix, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a couple of, hey, you, with the towel.
You got to wear the one that says pickleball y'all to Publix. That's like my all-time favorite.
Pickle what?
Pickleball y'all. It's like, how y'all doing? Pickleball y'all. You know she's from Texas.
You need that accent. Yeah, okay.
The y'all.
I'm from the Bronx. I don't have that.
Well, we got a lot of great things to talk to you about. We've got, I call her Joy, but it's not. Her name is Stacy, and it's for Joy, these new paddles that are coming out. We've got Loopy Grip. We've got the Pickleball Network that's going to be joining us. And hopefully maybe the Natural Balance bracelets will be here as well. So more to come.
And today we're going to have on set a special guest who's going to announce Joy. It's not Joy. Her name is not Joy.
It's Stacy.
It's Stacy. What the hell you call Joy for?
Because it's called For Joy.
This is.
But I call her
But
Joy.
her daughter's going to do her debut. So I want everybody to call in, ask
Megan,
a question.
in the house.
And Megan's, let's build this bad boy up. Megan's going to introduce her mom and everything else on the set.
All right, more to come. Stay tuned. On the other side of this commercial break, give us a call, 888-994-4995, Studio A. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Don't miss out on December 20th this holiday season.
We are proud to announce a book basket giveaway with all of Frank A. Ruffolo's books. A renowned author with many stories, including Tres Archangelis,
Jack Stenhouse Murder Mysteries,
and sci-fi explorations like Xantha Terror.
Don't wait. Buy now.
To win the book basket, purchase any book right here at the studio of Frank A. Ruffolo or purchase it online at frankaruffolo.com.
Call him 866-224-5422.
Good luck.
This holiday season, let the spirit of the Brooklyn Cafe brighten up your mornings with our exclusive cafe merch collection with our stylish tees to rep your favorite show. Elevate your morning routine with our signature cafe mugs. A sleek, lightweight laptop sleeve to protect your valuable device. A 17-ounce stainless steel bottle with your favorite show logo on it. And your favorite, hold on, let me overthink this phone case, for all Apple and Samsung phones. Cheers to the holiday season. Order now at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy holidays!
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I tell you, I can't play that game. It's too fast.
I don't play tennis, but everyone is loving pickleball. I guess we're going to find out a little bit about it. People tell me it's a cross between tennis and badminton. So I don't know. You want to start with For Joy?
Let's start with For Joy because there's got to be a science to this, right?
The paddle?
Weight and everything else.
Can I feel?
Sure. Why don't we have?
It's hard. It's not. It doesn't
Why don't
have
we
a
have
dent on it.
Megan introduce Joy? For Joy.
All right.
Hi, thank you so much for having us today. I'm so excited to be here. I'm introducing my mom, Stacy Cleary. She just started this company, For Joy Paddles. We're originally from Connecticut, but we're visiting Florida right now for that pickleball exposition you just saw. And yeah, I'm so excited for her to tell you about her new brand.
Thank you, Megan. Great job. Hi, I'm Stacy Cleary. I am the creator of a new pickleball paddle brand called For Joy Paddles. I developed the brand because I just felt there needed to be more joy on our courts. There's too many boring paddles out there, and I wanted to add some art and some creativity to the courts because pickleball really has an art to it to play that game. And so I wanted to add a little more creativity and excitement and color to the paddles.
Now the paddles.
Yes.
Are designed. Is there a specific way they have to be designed for it to be an official pickleball paddle?
Yes, absolutely. So these are going to be certified. I'm sending them out to something called the USA Pickleball Association. So it's USAP. Certifies them so that they can be used for tournaments. So they have to meet certain requirements in terms of the dimensions and the strength and the grittiness and all of that.
And the weight of it?
Yes. Yeah. So
So that's why it's kind of rough on. It's because it's not a net. It's not a mesh like in tennis. But it's hard, but it's not. It's solid. But there's like a grittiness to it, right?
Grittiness.
Yeah. So these are our T700 raw carbon fiber surface. So that does give it a little texture, and it also offers that tensile strength, so that there's some control to your shots. So it kind of accepts the ball, and it can ricochet back. And there's
Can you
also
have more grit, less grit, or it has to always be standard?
It can't go over a certain grittiness.
It can go under?
It can go under. So
Oh,
they have a
okay.
number that they test for, and certain paddles, if it's too gritty, they won't pass.
And also the grip has to be a certain height, certain...
No, so it's just the dimensions in total from the length
Here to
added
there.
to the width. So in total, it can't be more than 24 inches. So however you distribute that is kind of up to the manufacturer, as long as it doesn't go over 24 inches. So
And-
mine are 16.3 inches long.
And the surface of here for play, is
Yeah.
this standard, or you can make it as long as you're within that range?
As long as you're within that,
Really?
yeah. So you could have a really short handle
Uh-huh.
and a bigger face, but the problem with that is you don't have that swing speed. It can get clunky. Plus, I prefer, and a lot of people prefer, having a longer handle so you can do two-handed backhands. So this is a longer handle. It has 5.5 inches.
Now, can you tailor make these to specifications as long as it meets the standards through you, or is this going to come out just in this fashion?
So this is the model called Premio, and this is the first model I'm coming out with. So any model changes, I would have to get another certification for,
Gotcha.
which takes time and money and so forth.
Gotcha. So it'll be
I
what it
chose
is.
this design in terms of the construction and the size because through studies and through a lot of research, this is going to fit most people.
Gotcha.
What made you choose to create new paddles? Why not just to go out and play pickleball?
Well, so I was searching for a new paddle. So I had a kind of a standard basic paddle, and I wanted to improve my game, and I wanted to buy a new paddle. So I did some research, and I started looking, and I could not find a paddle that had some fun colors, nice design, artistic, anything, like nothing, unless you buy a really basic kind of beginner paddle. There's some design there, but for an advanced level paddle, I couldn't find anything. And that's where this all began, was just seeing the need that there just needs to be more joy on the courts.
So what is your background in manufacturing, production, marketing?
Or you a pickleball champion?
I'm trying to be a pickleball champion. I'm still working on it. But the paddle has helped, I gotta say. But no, I'm art and graphic design background. I have some business background. I've worked with a manufacturing consultant to help me develop the paddle itself, because it was the theory and the basis behind this product is it had to be top quality paddle, and the graphics are just as important, but it came to a good quality, excellent quality.
And where are they
paddle.
manufactured? Here in Florida?
No, they're manufactured overseas. Like 90% of the paddles that are on the market,
okay.
they kind of have to be for various reasons, but yeah.
They have to be achievable.
And besides the art,
Yes.
what's different about your paddle than the regular paddles? And it's beautiful and it's colorful. And if I played pickleball, I'd have to get it all pretty when I get it. But there has to be, right? It has to be able to make you pre-champion or champion as well.
Right. So it's all about the construction of the paddle to give it that quality level. So these are thermoformed, which means there's foam injected around the edge and into the handle. It's called integrated foam, thermoformed, and that offers that stability to the paddle. And then of course that carbon fiber is super important, the T700 raw carbon fiber.
She
really
makes
beautiful.
me laugh. She just makes me laugh. She goes, well, I picked this up. Am I a champion now?
Yeah, almost.
This is
She's
going.
the preacher, but there are people who play.
It's
and-
going to give you an opportunity to play with a consistent paddle, because it's going to be approved. But you still have to put the work in.
I think we should get this to Chrissy Everett.
Here it comes.
I love
Now,
it.
let
You
me
have
ask
to
you.
get you have to get
I-
a name behind it.
I gotta ask you. She did hit something on the head. I noticed that in this sport, you gotta look the part, man.
Oh, in this sport, yeah.
Oh my God! You saw when they had the fashion show. I saw some of the kids that were coming in to play because they had games there that you signed up to play, and they were all color coordinated, and your paddle then matches what you're wearing.
Women are all these cute little
Holy
skirts.
Yeah, that too.
Those-
All I gotta say is you gotta be like really coordinated to play this game. I mean, I don't know if it's if you're like when we used to go dancing in the clubs. You gotta look good. You gotta go a little good to play pickleball.
Remember back in the day when tennis was big and the women wore these beautiful skirts and they were on these grass courts in England
No.
and they were looking so
I don't
lovely and
remember
coiffed.
that.
I think pickleball is like the new level of that for women.
They used to wear them big skirts. They
But it was
weren't
all
sexy.
about. But it
Wasn't
wasn't
really
about being
sexy
sexy.
about
It was
that.
about just being in the moment and being in the apparel, and that's what I think the pickleball accessories are now for pickleball.
No, pickleball, when you start wearing this kind of paddle and you're looking good and everything else, I tell you, you better practice, because everybody will put the camera on you and say, hey, check this out.
It's a competitive sport. I know there are people that play for fun, but it's very competitive.
It was her son. He tells me, I've never played before. He went out there.
Your son never played?
He said he told me he never played.
We go out as a family.
Use your mic a little closer.
Sorry, we go out as a family just to dink around. It happened during COVID.
Just to dink around.
Just in the front
Dink
cul-de-sac.
around.
Just to dink around. I love that saying, just dink around.
But he was up there
We're
playing.
a tennis family, and so during COVID, we just went out in the cul-de-sac and got one of those portable
That's your
ones.
son right there.
Yeah, and
look at his form and style and everything else. I mean, he's
But
all
he's
there.
a tennis player.
yeah, he's a D2 player.
He's actually
and
a good
he's just
tennis
having a
player.
ball. He by the time he left the expo, he was like, "Mom, I think when I graduate, I'm going to start playing pickleball professionally." So
No, he's
he
really
had
good.
a
He's really good.
ball.
Yeah.
I mean, we bought him a racket. He was just having so much fun. And he called last night. He's got exams today, and he said, "Mom, I'm still thinking about pickleball. I mean, it's addictive."
Why is it so addictive? Why do you ladies find it so addictive?
I think it's such a social sport. Like you're out there and you're kind of working with a teammate, and even when you're in a competition and you're playing against another, two people, you're almost cheering them on too. When they have a good shot, you're like, that was a great shot, and so it's just I don't know.
People clap for each other.
Yeah.
It's like you appreciate a really good rally,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
And you ladies, you're in the cold, you're in a freeze right now in Austin, and you're in Connecticut. Are there indoor courts?
Yes.
At different arenas? 'Cause
There's-
here everything's outdoors.
So they just opened, I don't know about in Texas, but in Connecticut and in the Stanford Mall, they just opened a huge pickleball arena. That used to be Saks Fifth Avenue. You know how like the malls are dying, right? Well, now pickleball is taking over, and I think it's a 28-court Pickleball America. Got to give them a plug. They're awesome in the Stanford Mall. So you can play indoors all
Actually,
year
let's
long.
put Sally and Margaret and Steve over on the couch.
Let's put them in whites. It's funny because back in the day when I went to NYU, we used to play something called table tennis.
Yeah, ping pong.
And it was on a roof, like pickleball. But they used to use the paddle board. It had the mesh.
Oh, watching Sally walk back and forth in front of the camera.
It had the mesh back in the day. And they used to use a regular Spalding. And I see this game because there's constant action. That's
Yes.
one of the reasons people like it.
Yes.
It's not like golf that you have to wait until the ball lands and you're like,
But even these balls are different.
even big. Yeah, it's a
Right?
wiffle ball.
It's a wiffle
It's
ball.
like a wiffle ball. It's very similar.
Now they have wiffle ball tournaments for batting. Have you ever seen this thing?
No.
They're grown men acting like 2-year-olds, and they got a whole stadium, and the ball goes like all over the place. It's unbelievable. But I have to tell you, for the first time, I saw those 4 professionals playing pickleball. They gave us like that little 30-minute, and I was standing next to your son when I saw this. I got a new respect for this game. Because this game, at a professional level, it ain't easy. That ball was cutting and dinking and flying. It was
And
coming in
spinning,
fast.
right? Yeah.
And they charged the net. I
You
said,
gonna
what is
start
wrong with
playing?
this guy? Me? No, I'm going to start watching. Because I can make a fortune giving out cocktails.
But what's so great? You say 15%, here's your pre-launch sale of 15% off.
Yes.
And proceeds are going back to a charitable organization.
Yes. So the name is for the number 4, for joy, because there's 4 players, and I'm also, so I chose 4 organizations that part of my revenues are going to be donated to. One is ovarian cancer research, breast cancer research, the American Cancer Society, and Alzheimer's Foundation.
lovely.
But they're all really important and near and dear to my heart for various reasons. Families being my personal family being affected by those diseases. So, I believe in giving back. I believe in, I'm not just starting this just for my own, trying to get rich or anything like that. I mean, obviously
They're
it is
beautiful.
a for-profit company, but yeah,
You designed all of these?
I designed all of them.
The
Yep.
art is beautiful.
So there's 4 of them. Yeah, there's 4 different designs that we're coming out with, and they're on my website, forjoypaddles.com, and you can follow me on Instagram, forjoypaddles as well.
And there's a few friends of ours that are going to be coming, if not this week, next week, that I would like to do something to put these on the network to get people. So the quicker you get this thing approved, I guess is the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
better.
So they'll be ready to ship in January.
And what's the pricing around?
So they retail for $169, but there's discount codes on the website.
And how long do paddles typically last?
It depends on how well you take care of them and how often you play and how hard you play. It can be anywhere from a year to 5 years, but on average, you usually factor in like 2 to 3 years before it starts to wear down a little. But it depends. Again, you have to take care of them. You can't leave them in a hot car, a cold car.
What's the maintenance on something like this?
Just keeping it indoors or in a temperature controlled, and usually putting them in. They come with a neoprene case, at least mine do, and that will help protect them so that the face, is protected.
There's so much
Now,
to
what
the
I
skin.
like is maybe pre-order for Christmas, even Hanukkah, so you can have these things out there.
Yeah.
Because somebody came up to me and says, "Oh, you're in true oldies, but the pickleball generation goes from 18 to 38." And I says, "That's okay. Those are the players. But Grandma, Grandpa, Uncle Mike, and everybody else, like what happened with your son, and Grandpa come over and says, you know what? Here's a whole set. Get yourself going. We're the ones that are going to enhance, because these kids want to play and they're going to need some help to do that." So there is no age to pickleball.
No.
You saw Grandma? She's a
She was
champion.
doing great. It's just
She's a champion in her age. She's 73.
I mean, there's like 100-year-olds that have played. Like, it's amazing how this, and they say it's fantastic
There's
where
the 4 of them.
longevity.
Thank you, Josh.
I love it. I love this
yeah,
one.
thank you.
I've
Look at
loved this
that.
one since we started and we talked about that. The white one there, that's not bad either.
They're all beautiful.
They're really cool. And not only that, but if you go like this to your opponent and you wiggle it,
They get mesmerized.
check them out. Check it out.
I know. Look at all. It's
a little
true, though.
trippy.
Can't see this.
Every angle, I gotta tell from the Bronx. I gotta tell. Megan, are you proud of Mom for doing this? I mean, you just graduated from Cornell and you're actually gonna be in the business, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. This is awesome. I recently also started getting into pickleball, and I'm helping more with the marketing side. So once the first launch comes out, we're gonna be spreading to social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and then hopefully from there, in future launches, we can
Keep your mic still.
show our new designs. And yeah, I'm so happy for her. I think this combines all of her interests very well because she's such a creative person. She's an art teacher when she's not an entrepreneur. So
I knew there had to be
course she
something.
is.
Right? Yeah. And I'm saying, man, how did she get this stuff? So she is an art teacher.
Yeah.
All right. It's beginning to make more sense now. And you guys are going to be working out of Connecticut?
Yes.
yes.
Oh, that's really cool. I love to stay in contact and get involved in this stuff when the
I love the way it
pickleball-
feels. I think it is so cool.
Yeah,
That's the
thank
sign
you
that I have to give up the paddle.
Does it feel nice though?
It does. It's good. It's a good instrument.
Has a
Now,
little-
where I
has the
wanted
grip.
to
But
do.
the grip is nice too.
Yeah, I did a lot of research on the
Wow.
grip. The grip was super important. It's got to be comfortable
It
in your
does.
hand.
It does,
And then
because
you can
when you're
wipe your hand on
comfortable,
the loop when you're done.
when you're comfortable, you're a better player.
Look
Absolutely.
at grandma with the cane doing it. I love this.
Oh,
And I
that's so
love the camaraderie and just being a part of a team. I was watching this morning. Christy Everett was just re-diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And Martina Navratilova apparently had breast cancer, and how they were so competitive on the court. They have come together because that was the business side of it, but apparently they've been lifelong friends and they're always there for each other. So the relationships you make on the court, and when times get tough or times are good, you come together. It made me think about it because here's 2 icons in tennis, right? The best of the best.
Sure.
And here they are coming together, like you said. You cheer each other on, you're there for the good, and then you're friends for life. You build relationships.
I got to see both of those people play at the U.S. Open in New York.
You
Oh,
see,
wow.
everyone's
got to-
aging and getting through life.
Billie
It's kind
Jean
of just
King, I
crazy.
got to see
Wow.
play.
It's amazing. All right, what is your website again?
ForJoyPaddles.com.
But her
Yeah,
name
that's
is
the number
Stacy.
4.
Number 4, because
Number
there's 4
4,
players. Yeah.
ForJoyPaddle.com.
For Joy Paddles.
You know, you can pre-order because they're going to be approved very soon, and for Christmas gifts and everything else.
And
I'm
there's
sure.
gift cards too, which is a great way to also, let
That's
someone
smart.
choose which paddle they
I
would
like
like.
that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank
like
you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you.
You've taken a flight
It's a
back to
pleasure to be
Connecticut.
here.
But let's make them part of the Pickle Club,
The Pickle Club. I love that.
right? It's a whole new kind of take on the
It's
cafe.
memorizing.
Mesmerizing. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Loopy Grip. We've got Leslie in the house. This when your hands get sweaty and you're in Florida or Texas and it's hot and humid. You got a place to wipe your hands and get back on the grip. So more to come on the other side of this break. And then our psychic is in the house also. Sally Bernard getting ready for Call Me Zena. More to come. We'll be right back.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new Care Watch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The Care Watch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now. Operators are standing by.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
When a garage door breaks down or the opener stops working, you need to act fast. So if it's broken, call Broughton. Broughton Garage Door Sales can handle all of your service, repair, and installation needs. And if you need a new garage door or a garage door opener, call Broughton. They have a great line of Clopay garage doors and LiftMaster openers. And their expert technicians can prevent major problems with annual garage door tune-ups. Broughton Garage Door Sales, opening doors for you since 1955. Visit broughton.com. That's BROTEN.com, or call 954-946-5555. That's 954-946-5555.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
He's packed lots of good toys on his sleigh, and all this is Santa's matinee. Beautiful, Johnny.
Beautiful melodies of Johnny Melnick in the house.
I like when Johnny shows up and just.
Happy, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And now, Johnny, when we get a mic over to Johnny, also we have an announcement to make that we are going to be doing something for all songwriters, right?
Busy, man. Yeah,
Songwriters and people in the business, and especially if you haven't been signed and you're looking for a platform, Johnny's going to do the Night Train deal at the radio station with different artists that are coming forward.
You know, there's nothing like having live music on the set. It just changes the whole feel of everything. So welcome back. We've missed you.
It's finest moments.
More to come
We're
with
gonna
Johnny.
Keep him off a ship.
Here's Johnny.
Johnny wants to stay off the ship.
Well, it's winter. I wouldn't want to be on a ship. He wasn't on a ship. He was in the Poconos in like a water park.
More land now.
He was in a steakhouse in a water park in the Poconos.
Oh, is that where you were?
Yeah, pretty much. How do I know when you don't know?
I need a car.
All I know is he wasn't on land here. He was on land somewhere else. But it's good to see Johnny.
Johnny's going to hang with us for a little bit.
We'll hang a little bit and we'll make some announcements and figure out how to get that whole thing rolling.
All right. In the meantime, we've got Loopy Grip joining us. We've got Leslie with Loopy Grip. I love these towels. I have, well, mine says mine. Yours says yours. And then I think we should have a third one that says ours.
Oh, that's for you to call the ball.
Yours, mine, and ours. No, I'm thinking about
Or
bank
you can
accounts.
run into each other that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yours, mine, and ours. Like for a wedding gift or something, if they're like a pickleball and it's like this cute little, they could come in white, you have yours, mine, and ours.
I'll think about that.
Just my ideas of newlyweds.
What I like about this is that this is for pickleball, but actually this could be used with shorts or anywhere, anytime, for anything.
This could be used for anything. Look, you can even use it if you're like a sommelier. Right? So many uses.
Sommelier.
Yeah, you know how they...
Sommelier who?
Casey could probably even use it when she serves food. I mean, there's so many uses, but I know it was designed for pickleball. So give us a little bit of behind the scenes as to the concept of Loopy Grip.
Well, it just was born out of necessity. When you're playing really hard and your hands are sweating, you want to wipe your hands before you serve or before before a point starts. And you can't go back to go back to a towel every time. It's just not practical. And you just want to be able to wipe. And so football has something, baseball has something, all these other sports have something, but when you've got a skirt, or shorts, we don't have belt loops. So that's where this came about. I can show you.
What do you have that hooked onto your skirt? Is that a special pickleball skirt?
This is just a regular old skirt, so you can wear it for tennis or for pickleball or golf.
And then there's like a way for it to loop through, because you don't have the boys, the guys, I saw it was going through the bottom of the pant leg and around.
It goes
but
through
for
the
yours,
shorts.
is it a little bit different for the ladies?
What do they do?
So she's got like a slit in her skirt that it goes through. No? Oh, you don't?
Oh, so how did you do that? Okay.
Oh, it goes to the top, gotcha, because you have pants and a skirt on.
Oh, I didn't
Gotcha.
know. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I'm learning
You did?
now.
She showed me before.
Oh, she showed you. You're cheating. Wow.
And what are there, two different sets of snaps for different sizes? Look at that. There's a longer snap and a shorter snap.
So I've got a 12 to 15 inch, most ladies will wear 12 to 15 inch skirts. And men that have like a 7-inch or a 9-inch inseam can wear it. I've got a larger one
For a larger
for
guy.
men that have the 20-inch shorts. So yeah, that's where it was born. And so the beauty of it is if you're left-handed or right-handed, you can loop it on either side. And if you want to wipe on your backside, you can put it on your backside. It'll go anywhere. Yeah.
It's fascinating. And you just said, you know what? It's like you with the paddles. I need to come up with something for pickleball. But you're having these designs, and I love the story on where it's being manufactured also.
Yeah, so we go through a company called Source America. It's a nonprofit that finds disabled communities and manufacturing communities that are also nonprofit. And so they have sourced us a manufacturer out of Pennsylvania called Lark Enterprises. And they give job opportunities to the disabled communities.
How amazing is that? It's like a gift.
Yeah, they're
and a
amazing.
win-win.
It's a story within the story.
Right.
I think it's just really practical, to have this stuff. It makes your life easier. And I'm pretty sure that when the pickleball, I don't even know if it's in high schools, but everything gets to high school and college and everything, this is going to become a necessity, part of the
high
uniform.
school tennis. We're hoping pickleball, tennis, everything. It's useful. My mother-in-law will wear it when she gardens because she's got her shorts on and she's out there and she's always got dirty hands. So she does that. I have a friend that does soul cycling, and so she wears it around and tucks it into her shirt. She snaps it and does her whole face wipe thing. My husband cycles quite a bit, and he wears it around because he's got glasses, and he'll wipe his face, and it just stays on. It's very handy.
Because someone was asking at the event on Saturday, how do you do it for your head? And you said, wear a headband. He said, I can't wear a headband. It gives me a headache. So this is another great way, right? Wrap it around your neck.
And wipe your face. There are face sweaters and there are hand sweaters. I'm a hand sweater. So like my face really doesn't sweat much, and I'll wear a wristband and like be able to do that whole motion. My hands really sweat, and it's just practical. It was driving me crazy. You know, you said I'm from Texas, from the Houston area. I live in Austin, and it's just humid and it's miserable, and this is not satisfying on your slick clothes. So we made snaps. A lot of people say, why isn't it Velcro? We made snaps because Velcro will ruin your very expensive, beautiful pickleball clothes. So that's why they're snapped.
Now the clothes, do they come with a slit or something so you could do things like this? Because that's the next thing we had to develop.
It is actually, I mean, you literally just put it up
Just
underneath.
goes right, like I could put it on my skirt and just slide it under.
Yeah, you
up
could just
No,
slide
I
it.
know that, but what
Slide
about
it
if
over.
we created a slit in the clothing and all of a sudden this goes whoop, whoop? Watch out. Why not?
You
I mean,
never
I
know.
saw the people that were walking up and down. They have stuff coming out all the time.
Well, you want to be able to wear it anywhere you wipe your hands.
I
So
think
a
this is
slit might be-
stylish. I would wear this, go dancing or something.
And what was the
So you can wipe your hands and shake people's hands. You know, you want to
I
have
gotta
those sweaty
tell you
palms.
something. I'm gonna
I
tell
could
you.
have used it, I think, over the weekend for sure because
The wiping
everyone's
of the
touching your
hands.
hands.
You know, the little
Purell?
it drives me crazy, that thing. But this could be another. Hold on, let me. Okay, how are you? Hold on.
You know, it's funny
How
that you say
doing?
that when I'm
Hey.
out and about after playing, and then we all go out to lunch afterwards. I don't know if you do that. We all go as a team or something, have our friends, and you go into the bathrooms, and you're like, oh, there are no towels in here. And I'm like, oh, I got my loopy grip on. I can just dry my hands.
Do you share towels in the back? No money.
So they come in just a bunch of colors so that they can match all of your outfits.
Do you have a bestseller?
I do, actually. Everybody likes the multi-colored. I don't know if you can see it on there. There's paddle balls on there. It's just fun. It's got turquoise and purple. That seems to be everybody's favorite color.
And I think, again, for holiday gifts, I know I got some of these for holiday gifts. They're great stocking stuffers, great gifts
Yeah, it is.
for the pickleball lover enthusiast in your life.
I didn't even know that he played pickleball in Texas. The one you bought the gift for. I didn't know he was a pickleball player. Now, can you put anything you want in here, or
I
they
can
all
put anything
standard?
on there.
You
We
can?
I can have anything logoed on there.
Like I can intimidate,
pickleball
like
clubs, you
intimidation
can-
words. And
I've got, well, I can't probably say what my daughter wanted on hers to give to a gift, but there were balls involved, and it was a hit.
you see, I would all in. Think about that. I would be in all on because I remember everybody wants to have something intimidating when you play other people. You know, like we were the Condors in baseball. It was a baseball with a big mean face on it. But you can put anything here.
And they're nice and soft. What kind of towel is it?
So it's 100% cotton. I actually prefer, and I recommend that when you wash it to not dry it, and because those are brand new, so they haven't been worn and they're soft. But to have a more grip feel, you know, with an air dried towel, because it feels just more satisfying when you want to get the sweat off your hands.
So just air dry them.
Just air dry it. You can dry it,
Oh, look at this for breast
but
cancer.
I
which is
think it's
lovely.
better air dried.
And see, that would be a big play.
There's breast
Women.
cancer. Yeah.
That would
These
be-
are, how do people get these?
We have a website, loopygrip.com, and we've got a holiday special going on. Everything is 15% off right now, so there's a code on our website, and we will ship anywhere, and we're happy to do it. And it's a novel gift right now until it explodes worldwide because everybody's going to know that they need one.
Everyone's going to need it. There's no doubt. It's a great accessory. It's great for colors, right? When you're looking to update your outfit, but it's also the necessity so you don't have sweaty palms.
Yeah, so just you need one for every day. Most of us play, 2, 3, 4 times a week. So
Or if you get nervous on dates, you could take it. You know, guys
That's
that get
true.
nervous
I was
on their
thinking
dates.
about the loopy dating towel.
Right?
Oh, that's.
Remember there
freaking-
was something about Mary and he was eating, he got all sweaty and everything. Like if you had like the dating towel, like the sweaty. My daughter once went out with a guy. She said she got to dinner and he was like just drenched. And they hadn't even met yet. And she's like,
He needed
the loopy day towel. He could have like wiped off before she showed up.
You know, we can name with the loopy day towel. We can put like different names for different towels for different needs.
So many things you could do with it, but what
That's
a great
hilarious.
idea.
Thank you.
When did you start the business? How long ago?
We have been in business, my partner Michelle and I, she's in Dallas, and Michelle Mandel, and we went live a year and a half ago, last July.
Is it what you thought business would be?
I am learning something every single day, and everybody's been really supportive in the community and so yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean, I love what I do, and I love that I get to play, and I love that I get to show people. And basically, whenever I'm playing, the person across will be like, what you got going on over there? What is that?
Right.
And so I'll take one out of my bag, and I'm like, here, demo one. And they're like, oh, okay. They put it on. As soon as it's over, how do I get one?
How are they priced?
They are, if there's embroidered ones, the embroidered ones are $30, and the ones that are unembroidered are $20. Yeah.
Terrific.
I think it's a necessity. If you're going to get into the sport, you know. It's funny.
We're going to get one for Josh for dating. Well, now he's with Nikki, so he's good now, but you know.
The Josh towel. Oh, that's hilarious.
I can embroider anything on that.
I think it's a great towel. This is fantastic.
Well, you gotta be getting prepared. You know, if you're gonna play the game, you want to have everything you can to your advantage. Because if you're like me, you're gonna need another player to play for you. Because I stink at it. But I'm just saying.
You know, the expo was so great. Besides all the products, we met such great people. It just seems like a nice community, the pickleball community.
It really is. I was noticing, you know, the things you were showing that you found there. I was kind of disappointed that I was like in the booth and I didn't get to really see everything that you got to see. I mean, it was fun.
And yet there's more.
And yet there's a lot more. No, but we definitely worked the
few
floor.
times over.
And I had talked to George, and I didn't get to him in time because we were invited by True Oldies to do this thing. But I was going to bring in cameras and have them play a game or a couple of games in the middle, and I was going to put it on the radio and then have all of the vendors come in and talk about their experience and talk, 2 minutes, 3 minutes commercial break between the sets. And George is all in. He says, I'm all in for that. That's fantastic, just to raise the awareness. And then we got to meet this gentleman and the next thing they're working on. But you just got to keep going. You have a niche. You have something that sells, that the sport is exploding in different dimensions. And again, how many people do you know do this? Because I don't know anybody who does this.
It's just a great community, and everyone's out to help everyone else. We should have had Eva come with these as well, with the Liberty and the Victory, because I think this would have been a tremendous win-win on balance and inflammation.
Yeah, I heard you say that in the meeting this
I
morning.
didn't think about it until today, and I realized it would have been a great opportunity for her to talk about the Liberty and the Victory.
But that's just it. You see, you came up
for
with something
balance.
nobody would think about. They walk around with their sweaty this, and they got handprints, and they look like a mess. And in this sport, you just got to
look good.
You gotta look good. Let me tell you, I gotta put on a tux deal to go play, man.
There you have it.
It's interesting.
All right,
Good
the
stuff.
website is Loopy Grip.
Loopy Grip.
Spell Loopy.
LOOPYGRIP, like a loop, loopygrip.com.
I love it.
And we're talking about putting some pants or something in the future to go with the Loopy Grip. There's a lot of stuff we can do with this thing.
lot of
Dating
things.
sites probably want this.
You compare Loopy Grip with Four Joys paddle, so it's like a win-win, like a package set.
I like
The
that.
collaboration in the community is really cool.
Keep
for
your
sure.
grip on my paddle.
Right? Or not. That's what these new pouch is called Rocket, by the way.
I'm not talking like that.
That's coming out, by the way. More to come. We're going to take a quick break. We've got Raul in the house. We're going to talk about, I think, the whole network, the whole TV network on Pickleball TV Network.
It just gets better.
Right? And Johnny Melnick, we're going to set him up with another mic so we can hear what he has to say. Beautiful holiday. You want to take us out, Johnny, with some music? Remy, you want to just unmute what we got to do? Well, Johnny, it's nice to have Johnny back in for the season.
I know, that's because he's on land.
The National Pickleball Expo is back. The biggest.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing. What's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for Grandpa I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
Let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listen to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Broken Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out. Thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
Today, we're going to talk about our Freedom Patch. This is the world's first and only drug-free, non-invasive, and non-electrical pain patch. To understand how the Freedom Patch works and delivers pain relief, we need to understand a little bit about the neuromatrix of pain and how it works. Every physical, emotional, and psychological function has a neural code that controls and regulates it. The various brain regions and signals that help manage pain are called the neuromatrix of pain. Sometimes these signals get stuck, damaged, or corrupted. This leads to poor pain management. Leading studies show that a well-functioning neuromatrix with synchronized signals can lead to reduced pain. So, how do we help the neuromatrix of pain work better? Easy. Just peel and apply the Freedom Patch to where we are feeling the pain. That could be our shoulder, neck, arm, leg, knee, back, or even hip. The Freedom Super Patch has this intricate and special pattern of ridges. It's like a QR code. We already know that our skin absorbs and transmits information from many different types of stimulation, including light, heat, and cold. With the Freedom Super Patch, the skin uses our sense of touch to absorb and transmit the information. When these ridges in the pattern come in contact with our skin, they stimulate skin sensors that generate and send a very complex signal to our brain that helps balance the neuromatrix of pain. A recent study shows the Freedom Patch helped significantly reduce pain for people within minutes. In fact, the study shows that the Freedom Patch helps with pain from arthritis, myofascial, musculoskeletal, and neuropathy. The Freedom Super Patch is a scientific breakthrough that is FDA registered and comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Just imagine less pain without drugs or related risks. The Freedom Patch is an amazing solution for immediate drug-free pain relief.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Don't miss out on December 20th this holiday season.
We are proud to announce a book basket giveaway with all of Frank A. Ruffolo's books. A renowned author with many stories, including Tres Archangelis,
Jack Stenhouse Murder Mysteries,
and sci-fi explorations like Xantha Terror.
Don't wait. Buy now.
To win the book basket, purchase any book right here at the studio of Frank A. Ruffolo or purchase it online at frankaruffolo.com.
Call him 866-224-5422.
Good luck. And we're back. Freddie is doing his coffee run while we're getting set up today. But for more information or to purchase any of Frank's books, you can get them right here at the studio or frankaruffolo.com. Any book purchase that you make, and this is only some of them. I think they're having a whole conversation over there. Any of Frank's books you can get and be entered to win in the drawing for a complete basket set of all
when
of his
is the
books.
drawing?
December 20th.
Oh, that's
Right
right
around
next
the
week.
corner.
Yeah.
I think Frank's away on a cruise this week with Chris, so hopefully she's getting some R&R and healing. But all of the books are signed copies available right here. And the amazing thing about these books, there's a lot of truth behind them. Frank is very spiritual, and he has brought a lot of great spirituality and connections right here to the studio. He is also the co-host of The Artist Loft, which airs here every other Thursday. And this, Gabriel's Chalice, was the first one I've read. Blue Falcon still reminds me of Kendra Erica, and she's going to be joining us. This book is about the Pope and the Mafia. I mean, there's so many, but there's a little bit of truth to everything. And if you want hope and guidance for the holiday season, check these out, because there's always hope and goodness always reigns over
I
the
can
dark.
hardly wait to the drawing. Somebody wins this thing, because me lugging this 30-pound box of books is a lot.
I know.
It's heavy.
A lot of good stuff. What else you got? You got some cookie dough, Happy Licious cookie dough.
Cookie dough. This portion of the show brought to you by Cookie Dough. Get your cookie on. They
That's
made
gonna
this
get
the
some
other
happy
day.
and you're licious.
Well, there's something else about this, but I don't want to say it because they're going to think I'm crazy.
I know. It goes with the loopy grip on the balls, but kind of just
We
like
have
that.
our own taste delicious
Taste testing. What was
cookie
it?
balls.
Eat my balls? Lick my balls? One of those.
This is Lick My Balls. That's what it's called. And they don't let me say it.
I can say it. You can't.
But she can say it. And I don't understand that. But that's exactly what the company's logo is.
But this is raw edible cookie dough that you can get right here through the studio, brought to you by Happy Licious. You can either eat it raw or make it like regular cookie.
If you don't add the egg, you eat it raw, add an egg, just cook it. Remember that spice we have in studio in the back here? It says put it on your meat?
Rub it on your meat.
Rub
yeah.
it on your meat. Again, things that we do in this business.
Brought to you by Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters.
Yes.
We're going to continue on with our pickleball, and we've got Raul de Castro joining us, who we met yesterday. And this man is, I'm not quite sure what he does, but he does a little bit of everything within the pickleball community. He creates content, he distributes content, he's got paddles, I'm going to let Raul share what Raul, a little bit, because there's a lot that this man does. Well, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Yes, Raul de Castro, and I run Pickleball World, which is a WhatsApp channel. It's a new feature on WhatsApp. And the reason I started the WhatsApp channel is because WhatsApp is international. Anyone in the world can use that application and get information and connect with others. And I believe that pickleball is about connecting with others, and that's what I want to do. I want to share the game of pickleball, because what it's done for me, I've lost 25 pounds since I started playing. Wow. Okay? And I'm healthier, I'm happier. The relationships you build on the court is amazing. And I believe that everyone would enjoy, and everyone can play. This little to this big, and young and old, anyone can play and enjoy the game. And that's what I do, A little bit of everything, from the college ranks to teaching others to play, providing paddles, talking to people about paddles and why this paddle or that paddle. A little bit about my background. I come from baseball. So playing the game of baseball all through college, a little bit of pro baseball as well, was exciting. And this game brought a little bit of that back, or I should say a lot of it back, because I'm on the course 3-4 hours playing myself and then just engaging with others and enjoying the game. So I want to spread that and have others enjoy the game as well.
Once an athlete, always an athlete.
That's
huh?
right.
What position did you play in baseball?
I played first base. I played first base all the way from, I'm a left-handed batter, and I played first base. A little bit of pitching in high school. In high school, right, we all play a little bit of everything. We do what we can and just play and have fun as kids. So I finished my career playing pro ball. My last game was in Canada. That was fun. Short-lived, but I did it. and it was fun. So I won the championship at the University of Miami in 1999. So we won the College World Series.
It's always about
yes,
the
the
U.
U.
It's about the U.
So it was
Here
a
we
lot of
go.
fun. At NSU, I played for 2 years. Coach Sonny Hansley was the coach back then. And,
So you're
and
from
he
Florida,
was
down
great.
here, South Florida?
Yes, I went to high school here, went to college here. I was drafted as well here. So I'm a local boy.
Wow.
Who drafted you?
I was drafted by the Yankees back
Really?
in 1995, a long, long time ago. It was a fun time.
Did you make it to AAA over here in?
No.
Tampa?
I played. I got hurt in college. So once you get hurt, it's really hard. And I was playing at a high level. At is a high level baseball, and it's a great program. They still have there. I've got friends. JD Artiega, is the head coach there. So I'm friends with all the coaches there. So I didn't make it that far, but it was fun ride. And winning the College World Series at was amazing. And
always had
pickleball
great
has
baseball.
brought that sense of competitiveness back, and it's been real enjoyable. And I hope everyone gets a chance to enjoy pickleball as
How
well.
long have you been playing pickleball?
Good question. Pickleball has been in my life for 3 months.
That's
Just
it?
3 months, yes.
Wow.
And I'll tell you, I had my paddle for a month before I got out to the courts, because I had no idea what to do, how to do it. If I go on the courts, what do I do? So then I had a friend, and good old Facebook, right, connected me with that friend, and started playing. He said, Raul, just go to the park, put your paddle, on the rack, and you're the next one up, and you're going to make friends. And that's exactly what I did. So if you're out there thinking, I want to play pickleball, get out there, just put your paddle on the rack. You'll make some friends, and you'll see that it's going to be enjoyable, and you'll want to come back.
Well, in 3 months, then you've changed the trajectory of business and what you've been doing.
That's right. That's right. It's I've done something in the past that's been very serious, very close to people, and now and I enjoyed it very much, because it was in the people business still, right? But now in sports and coming back into the sports via pickleball has been just another aspect that's brought that competitiveness back, and it's really enjoyable.
It's funny because he's walking out on Saturday, and he's at one booth that's next to us, and we're talking about one thing, and then he's walking around, and then he's got the paddles, and then he's doing something else. And then yesterday I said, what are we talking about tomorrow?
That's
And he
right.
said, I don't know. But I kind of just think the whole pickleball community, we talked about relationships, we talked about the right paddle, and camaraderie, and all the things, friendships.
That's right.
That a team, I guess it's a team, it's a small team, but it's still a team.
Oh yeah, I mean it's outstanding. The community. There's millions of people playing, and it continues to grow exponentially year after year, right? Because now there are kids clinics going on, and everyone is playing, and there's more people coming into the game every day. And one of the biggest things is, how do we educate everyone to come and play? It's just start playing. That's all you got to do. Start playing, and it takes off from there. And like I said, it's been 3 months for me, and I can't get off the courts, and I love it so much that I started, my business and spreading the word, because it's so much fun.
What is your business, the education of?
So part of it is working with universities and setting up programs for universities. That's a big thing that's coming, and it's getting into the high school as well. So I'm consulting with that. In addition to that, I mentioned a WhatsApp channel, and it's called Pickleball World on WhatsApp, for that, just to share information. And social media is big, so we're all on social media, all the paddle companies, Loopy Grip, online, everyone, right? We're all online because it's a social media world. So I do some of that as well, just to get the word out. And thank you for having all of us here talk about pickleball, because we love it so much.
For us, so much of the event, the vendors were great. We got to meet all of you,
That's right.
but it's the networking, right? When you take the individuals and bring it together, it just makes the community that much stronger.
That's right. And I tell you, Don, really soon there's going to be Pickleball TV 24/7. I can't wait. I can't talk too much about that, but it's going to be so exciting. We're going to be able to see, pros do what they do and learn from the pros on TV 24/7. You guys know the NFL, MLB Network, right? NHL, they all have 24/7 hockey,
Program,
baseball, football. So that's happening with pickleball as well. I can't wait.
See, the advantage to pickleball, though, in baseball, if you want to pitch, you got to be able
The
to pitch.
Yankees.
Well, that's a different thing, but not everybody can play for the Yankees.
That's right.
But in this sport, everybody could play.
Go
That's right.
Canes.
Look at that.
Oh, wow, yes, you guys found me. Yes, that was
What
me
year were
back
you there,
then.
99?
That's right. That's right. 99, we won the championship. Yes.
And it's funny because in this sport, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are. There's always somebody to play with that
That's
you
right.
can get out there and you could play. You could be a beginner, you could be below beginner. In baseball, you want to be able to, a hardball to softball. That's why softball got so big back in the day. The
That's
weekend
right.
warriors got on the weekend to play softball because everyone wants to play the game.
That's right.
You can't play at that level. You can't play at his level. But in this game, anybody could play. So one of the things that I learned,
Yes.
I had never seen a pickleball anything until Saturday.
Wow.
I've never been involved. I produce shows.
Yeah.
I see it and hear it, but I've never been on a court. I didn't know a paddle from anything.
I can't wait to be on the court with you and just have
You're
fun.
gonna be
I
waiting a
want
long
to see
time.
you hit the ball.
You're gonna be waiting a long time. They took me to play golf, right? Because I live in a country club and you're supposed to play golf. And
Yeah.
I went out there and I have fun with my son, and it's not me. I need pickleball has action.
That's right.
Every second the ball's
Every
coming at
second.
you.
That's right.
But the game what I saw yesterday when the pros got out there and they were hitting that ball in 100
It was
miles
awesome.
an hour. Awesome. I sat down next to your son, and he said to me, "Are you okay?" I says, I can't believe I'm watching this. I mean, I seen pro level players. I was with Lawrence Taylor. I got to see him play. I actually did some work with Lawrence because he was the best. He was a beast. But the speed of that game yesterday,
right.
I was amazed.
And what about some of that finesse that they have dinking the ball? You got to just
Well, we
put
gotta
it
talk
right
about
over the
dinking.
net. And
No,
that's
wait a minute.
another.
What is dinking?
We need to be educated even on the terminology.
So dinking is a little bit of finesse in the game. That's when you're getting the ball just over the net into what's called the kitchen.
See?
The area
kitchen.
where you cannot step into
Come
and
in.
hit the ball unless the ball has bounced. So the finesse of hitting the ball just over the net softly enough so that your opponent can't reach it and has to potentially let it bounce before they hit it is a finesse game.
And you've learned all of this in 3 months.
Yes, I mean, it's just like I tell you, I go to the park and play with everyone. You go to the same park, you keep seeing
Sure, you meet the same
everyone,
people.
and you become friends. It's a beautiful community of people playing out there. And really, if there's someone you don't really enjoy playing with, you move to another court. There's more friends to play with all the time.
I'll be right back.
But everybody, and I know there's tournaments here all the time in Florida.
That's
there must
right.
be tournaments everywhere all the time.
That's correct. That's correct. And because of that, that's part of the WhatsApp channel. I try to put out as much as I can on that channel so that people know, hey, where can I play? Because if you always play in the same place, you play with the same folks you always play, you enjoy that. But sometimes you want to go out a little bit and see, hey, what is someone else doing? How do they do it? I want to play against some other type of competition. And you can do that locally because there's so many tournaments and opportunities in the area.
Now, I want to bring up something she doesn't even know I was going to bring up because when I was going to get a cup of coffee yesterday, you were talking to somebody in Spanish.
That's right.
Because tú eres Latino.
Yo soy Latino. I'm
So
from
am I.
Dominican Republic originally.
Okay, pero I wanted to ask among our Latino peers, our brothers and sisters in the Latino community, how is pickleball being embraced? Is it being embraced?
Very, very good question. So right now, there isn't a huge population, but it's growing. I will tell you, I'm in the Weston area, and we've got the Weston Pickleball Club. I belong to that club. There's over 500 members in just a few months, just in that little community. I went out to Hialeah, Florida, a small subset of Miami, right? They've got a pickleball club as well, and there are many others. But I went out there to document a little tournament that they had of about 8 people because they wanted to see who's the king of the court. I thought that was outstanding. And you know what? I was able to provide them 2 tickets to the National Pickleball Expo because I'm like, get out there, guys, and enjoy the show. Can you get out to the National Pickleball Expo? You're going to have a blast. And they were like, yes, we want to go. And they were excited. It was so much fun. So Hialeah Pickleball Club.
Well, I got to tell
that was
you,
awesome.
I wanted to talk to him about it because we have a channel called Latinos Unidos.
Latinos
And
Unidos, yes.
I want to inform the Latino community about not only learning how to play the game, but all of the things that come with it.
Yes.
And there's a vacuum in the Latino community for pickleball.
Mm-hmm.
They love the sport.
That's right.
Now, I when I was in New York, I got to meet somebody, it was a Latino baseball, softball league that I joined, because Latinos love softball.
Yes.
They love it. They will play 7 days a week and
That's
not go
right.
to work. And they introduced me to the king of his court
Mm-hmm.
in Central Park.
In Central.
And you know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
King of the court was only 3 guys. That's it.
That's it.
And they would beat everybody who would come play softball against 9, 10, 11. They didn't care. These guys were phenomenal. But I learned that that's the stands that were watching the King of his court were 90% Latinos.
That's right.
Because they love the sport. So if you ever get the Latino community to get hooked on this thing, I got to tell you something. They're going to shatter the numbers. Because
There's no
it's
doubt about it.
It's like Goya. Goya's still around. They don't care what's in the can.
That's right.
As long as the can says Goya.
And it tastes good.
Okay. But Johnny had to leave. Johnny should have been here. Okay. Anyway, but moving on, I like the fact that that you do speak Spanish, and I heard you talking to somebody in Spanish. And I
señor.
wanted to talk to you about bringing up the Latino community.
Yes, I mean, I can't wait for that to really continue and that momentum to continue to grow, because we have the National Pickleball League, and that's amazing. The first year just happened, the first season. There's a new season starting in April, and if anyone wants to play, you just go into the league and start scoring against others that are members, and it's free to join the league, so you have 0 to pay. Okay, you just join, play with your friends. If you do want to play in the playoffs and get invited into the tournaments for official playoffs, then you pay a fee, and it's peanuts, okay? It's peanuts compared to what you get. So the first one was done in Havana, Cuba, and that was phenomenal. Yeah, I can share more about that another time, but it's outstanding.
I like that.
And I know there's a big league down in Coral Gables, because my son's brother-in-law plays down there with my brother-in-law who goes in from Miami. Now, my brother-in-law is close to your age. Now, Ashley's brother is 30, and they're playing together as partners.
Yeah.
So cross ages, it doesn't matter. They're having the best time.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I played this morning with a gentleman. He's 60 plus. We were going at it against another 60 plus and another 40 plus, right? And we had such a blast because it's enjoyable. All 4 of us were there for the challenge, which was a challenge. We went back and forth a few games. We came out on top. But no, it was so much fun. He came down from North Carolina to visit friends. He's like, let me stop at the park. And he's like, I love playing. So anywhere you are, whether you're traveling, you're home, find a pickleball court and play. You're going to have a blast, and you're going to have a great time with folks you don't even know.
I'm so
intrigued.
intrigued.
Promise.
How in 3 months you've totally turned this into a business and marketing and network. Were you in marketing and networking and media before?
I wasn't, but I just love people, and if there's something I'm passionate about, I'm going to talk about it, and I want to get others involved. I mean, in my neighborhood, someone's walking by, and I say, hey, have you tried pickleball? You're riding a bike, I'm like, hey, have you tried pickleball? I'd love to, let's go play. So now I've got my neighbors, coming to the pickleball court with me, and just the other day, hi, Mark. Mark, he's like, I've never done it. I used to play when I was young, a little ping pong. And he came to the courts with me, and he's like, let's play one more. So we played like 5 more games after one more.
That's
and
amazing.
He's like, when are we going back? He loved it. So
It's contagious.
It's contagious. You love it. People say it's addictive, and it is in a good way.
Get this to the universities, you get it to the high schools, you get it to like kids like Jackson and some of even the schools that don't have the socioeconomics to keep them, as they call it, UDT, away from under the tree. Is what we had this one, remember Jackson? Anything to keep these kids engaged and
That's
not do
right.
things that are distracting that they shouldn't be doing, which
That's
is another
right,
great
and
cause.
there's so many different things you can do. Like, I mean, with a paddle, you buy one paddle, you're going to use it for a long, long time, right? And there are paddles, you go on Amazon and get a cheap paddle just to get started,
Right.
and then you go up to, a paddle like this that you can go out there and feel a little bit, hey, this is a paddle that I can really stroke the ball with. And you're going to have a great time, which is the number one thing. You want to enjoy the game, and as you get better, you start to think. And then you can put a little speed on the ball,
But don't get in the
right?
kitchen.
Depending on the type of paddle you use. We can talk about paddles all day, right?
Amazing. And how do people reach out for you for your WhatsApp channel for more information?
Yeah, so the channel is Pickleball World, okay? And if you go on WhatsApp, you search Pickleball World, they've got it, WhatsApp listed it under the updates section on the app. You click on that and you can search for all kinds of channels on there. You search for Pickleball World and you follow, and that's it.
Amazing.
Okay, and I am on Instagram. It's my personal Instagram. Feel free to follow Raul_DE_Florida, Raul_de_Florida, and I'm there. And you can see my family, my pickleball stuff, everything. It's fun. It's
Are you
fun.
going to be heading to Naples?
Potentially, I'm thinking about it. There's one in Punta Gorda, which I'm planning to go, and I'm going to play a couple here locally as well.
Because that's the next.
That's the next big one.
The next big
I'm
one.
considering that because there's so
When
many.
is it? Is it Wednesday?
I think it starts Wednesday. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I know
I'm
they're
not
heading
sure.
out, and then I
We'll
think
have to
there's
look.
one in Stewart, I want to say, Wednesday.
We gotta
Port St.
have a-
Lucie. There's one on this side on Wednesday, is what
Yeah.
he told me.
We got to have a pickleball caravan. We got to get a bus.
You need like a
Yes.
calendar.
Yeah, you need a
pickleball
caravan, you need
calendar
a
of
bus.
events. Yes, I love that.
And then the
Calendar
bus will
events.
take everybody to where it's. I mean, it's just so contagious. There's so many things you could do with this.
Yeah.
I just love meeting all of you. I just
And
think
and
y'all.
there are so many companies that are starting because we all love the game, and innovation is happening in the game, which I love.
It is
It's
now.
just a
I'm going to
wonderful
empty
community.
this place out,
And we're gonna put a court right here.
and we're going to put a court here,
Yes.
and we're going to do it in neon.
Awesome. Let's
with
do
the
it.
lights out in
We
neon.
spoke
Like
to
that.
Yes, I
also.
saw that at the
The
expo.
guys coming over to give us and how we could do it
Yeah.
in neon. Man, I'm gonna tell you, watch
Yeah.
out.
Do after hours and a whole neon backdrop.
It'll be fun.
Be part
Awesome.
of the Pickle
Just a whole
Club.
lot of fun.
That'll
We'll
be
have them
fun.
back here, the Pickle Club.
Yeah, there you go.
I gotta tell you, all ages. We met this great couple, and they came up with this line of clothing called the Pickle Club. So I thought, why not make the Pickle Club part of the cafe?
And everything
add-
that goes with
and
it.
everything that goes with it.
Yeah.
Everything that goes with it. Because, you know, the bottom line is that the club could be lots of stuff. It could be things that you want to
Could be everything,
enhance.
yeah.
It could be upcoming tournaments. You know, you get invited to a tournament with a team and you're in the running, and you get interviewed, and everybody else talks about
That's
who
right.
you are and where you started. And I am really sincere, honestly, want to do something with the Latino community because I think it's a calling. for
Vamos a
them.
hacerlo.
Hacemos.
Let's
Lo que
do
tenemos que
it.
hacer.
Let's do it.
Absolutely, because I think it's essential. Because, you know, you're in the business. This is what you do.
Yes.
And you want the people to know what you put out there, and you're the best at what you put out there, and why not?
Who knew we'd have
Gotta
such a great
thanks-
pickleball show?
I got to thank South Florida Holdings.
100%.
I've only been with the Radio Station Association 18 years.
That's
I'm
it.
entering my 18th year. And I've done so many spectacular things with them. And when I started streaming 18 years ago, there was no streaming. You know, you guys, you look at Zoom. I've been doing Zoom for over 18 years. I just didn't call it Zoom.
Yeah.
And everybody told me, well, what's the necessity of this? And then COVID came along and everything was done on Zoom, right?
Yep.
Technologies, everything changes. If you stick with it long enough, good things will happen.
I agree.
This is what makes what we get to do so much fun. Because even yesterday, Chuck said, I've never seen you want to go back to work on a Sunday. You must be loving what you're doing. Another 30 minutes up, I said, yeah, you're good. I'll be back.
I had a
But to
ball.
meet so many great people
That's right.
in one place makes what we do that much more better.
And everybody
more fun.
showed us different things of what they do and how it relates to the sport. And then I saw the vendors out on the court playing, saying, look at this. Everybody,
everybody
plays.
Well, I think we're going to go to commercial break. We come back, we're going to have to ask Sally, our psychic, what she sees for the future of pickleball.
Absolutely.
She's taking a little bit of a break.
Absolutely.
She'll be right back.
Good stuff.
Thank you so much for joining us. Such
Thank
a
you for
pleasure.
having
I
me.
look forward to working more with you and all your networks and everything you've got coming out. And hopefully, and if you need to go across the street, they can maybe check out your room.
Yes, that would be great.
People are writing in, they want to learn how to play
Wow.
pickleball.
All right, more
You know,
to
it's
come.
really strange. If you know what, maybe we do a clinic.
They say if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
They have those indoor mats.
That's right.
They
I was a
have
little
the
afraid
indoor
with giving a
mats.
ball to Josh, though, in the studio. I had a
Yeah,
feeling
because they're going to break a camera. You got to take everything down.
that was my concern.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned. More to come on the other side of this break, and we'll be right back.
Don't miss out on December 20th this holiday season.
We are proud to announce a book basket giveaway with all of Frank A. Ruffolo's books. A renowned author with many stories, including Tres Archangelis,
Jack Stenhouse Murder Mysteries,
And sci-fi explorations like Xantha Terror.
Don't wait, buy now.
To win the book basket, purchase any book right here at the studio of Frank A. Ruffolo or purchase it online at frankaruffolo.com.
Call him 866-224-5422.
Good luck.
This holiday season, let the spirit of the Brooklyn Cafe brighten up your mornings with our exclusive cafe merch collection, with our stylish tees to rep your favorite show. Elevate your morning routine with our signature cafe mugs, a sleek, lightweight laptop sleeve to protect your valuable device, a 17-ounce stainless steel bottle with your favorite show logo on it, and your favorite, hold on, let me overthink this phone case, for all Apple and Samsung phones. Cheers to the holiday season. Order now at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy holidays!
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
We're back.
How many pots of coffee have we gone through?
2.
In the kitchen. That's not too bad.
Stay out of the
Did
kitchen.
you get Sally? I always stay out of the kitchen.
I don't know, Sally, you got your coffee?
Oh, Sally's right here.
Sally's still,
She's promoting
Sally's still
herself.
walking around.
Sally changed her hair.
Yes, I made it curly.
It looks very nice. We'll see what's going on. We've got Call Me Zena coming up today at 2:30 with Sally Bernard.
Johnny Melnick had to leave, but we will have more information about songwriters,
Yeah, what
how
are
to
we
get
going
in
to do with
touch.
that?
How to get in touch with him. So he's going to do a show after hours type of deal.
Okay.
The Cafe Night Train. And if you're writing your original music, he's going to put you on there. He's going to interview you. You're going to play a couple of sets. It's like Soul Train back in the day.
I love it when Johnny does his music. How are you feeling? I have to tell you, I woke up this morning. We walked a lot the past 2 days. And then I went home and I did the treadmill both days. But I woke up this morning and my shins, I don't even know what this is called, between your ankle and your shin. That low? Oh my gosh. It was like, it was totally stretched and hurting. And I was thinking of you and your patches, your Liberty and Victory. How are you feeling with your neuropathy and everything?
I'm walking about 3.5, 4 miles a day now.
Wow. How did you feel after walking Saturday and Sunday?
I felt good. I'm not tired at all. Linda said to me, "Are you exhausted?" I said, "Not at all." I'm gonna tell you that I don't know what this stuff is in that thing.
There's nothing in it. It's the technology
My body
and the
reacts
QR
well.
code of what it is.
It reacts well to that. It
With
really does.
releasing your inflammation, it gives you more stamina, and you're sleeping.
And it's funny
and
because
balance.
we shared a story about somebody who put it on, and it was such an effect that he had to take it off. So it does do. You just have to find the right balance for it to do it. And if you're doing physical therapy or anything like that, these patches. For me, it got me walking again. As a diabetic, doing 4 miles a day. And I'm probably going to go walk again today to try to get up
I was
there.
thinking today, when's he going to go walk? After Eva at 5 o'clock or between here and there? Because we've got Health and Wellness with Eva coming up today. She's going to talk about, they've got some new patches coming out. One is called Glow for your skin, and one is called Rocket for men, and that needs
Rocket
no
for men.
explanation. But,
Yes, it makes us more intelligent.
but the Liberty and the Victory, I know, is her #1 go-to. There's Defend, and there's so many viruses going around now. And it all works with a little QR code. It's a patch you just stick on your shoulder anywhere you want. Probably not where you've got hair for men. And it helps.
And it's funny because people tell me, does it have needles or something? I don't know. Not at all. You can put it on your tongue if you wanted to, but it doesn't.
You know, it was recognized in Forbes as one of the top bio mechanism, I guess, gifts for men for the holiday season.
And it's funny because I thought when I first met her, I said, okay, here comes another sales job, you know? And then she shows me NBC, CBS, Forbes, everybody's put it on the air. And it's very safe to use. And everybody's chemistry is different. Mine's is different than hers. She's a little too sensitive. She can't use the patches all the
Or
time.
I can use one at a time, whereas other people, you're using like 3 and 4.
No, I'm down to 2, but actually I may go back. Well, not anymore, but I
add the
was going to
Freedom?
go back to the Freedom. Because what happens when you walk, you get back pain or you get this pain because you're walking, like her shin. But that's gone away now. Now I walk 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go down to Yamato. If I could do that, then I'll break the 10. I'll break the 5-mile mark.
Wow, that's amazing.
In a day. And
Yeah.
you're looking at a guy that did 5 steps. It was a lot.
In all the years I've known you, if you look up there, and that's where you were when I met you, what are you, 82 pounds heavier up there?
92.
To where you are now, and now to see you walking miles in the middle of the day,
I'm
it's
pickleball ready,
unbelievable.
baby.
It's amazing.
I made, and Beaucaire took out the tennis courts. They left 1, and they're putting in 12 pickleball courts because they want to hold the tournaments there.
Everyone's playing pickleball.
But they're beautiful. Look like stadiums. What the hell? I looked at it. What? I'm gonna have to get involved, and I'll do that before golf.
Well, look at you getting ready to go. For more information on this, check it out at Boca, BOCA.superpatch.com.
There's another. I wish she would have shown up. The lady with the ice pack wrap. Oh my God! Do we have her information
I have
anywhere?
her information. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. You open up the tape and it's cold. So when you wrap yourself, it's instant cold wrap. And then she had the other ice packs that freeze, like for joints,
The
for
sleeves.
elbows and
Yeah,
knees.
but the
and
sleeves I know.
But this was tape, like the blue tape, the orange tape that everyone's taping for athletic use. This is ice. See, it opens it up and instantly it's cold.
See, back in the day when I was coaching football and baseball, you wrapped the kit and you put ice on it. So you took an ice bag or an ice pack and you put it there and you wrapped it around that area. But what she has is the tape itself. So you wrap the tape and the damn thing gets cold as hell.
And again, out of necessity, her daughter played soccer, and all the girls were playing soccer, and they didn't know how to keep wrapping their injuries and then to keep going to get back in the game. So it's amazing how out of necessity comes all these great inventions.
And I wish it...
what is it? Invention is the mother of... Steve, what is it? Necessity is the mother of invention?
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Steve's going to keep me grounded here.
I was going to say, I used to get peas out of the refrigerator. It worked, but it sounds a lot better.
How are you guys doing? We're going to talk to Sally and Steve. We've got Call Me Zena coming up today at 2:30. What's happening in the stars? We're reading the horoscopes today.
You were reading the horoscopes?
Yes.
What's happening?
It depends. So we're going psychic and spiritual guidance.
Great. Ask on my show. We'll go into the stars. Yeah? Great.
How are you guys been? You and Steve and Margaret? I'm glad Margaret's joining us today as always.
Yes, I enjoy coming here very much. It's something I look forward to.
Sally, now that people know you have this gift, Do they come up to you all the time and say,
Well, yeah, but I
so-and-so's
don't.
talking."
I sometimes walk away. No, they come up to me if I mention it.
But they have to ask you, right? Or do you just randomly?
No, I
hear
don't
people?
tell. Yeah, once in a while, because I was watching the Long Island Medium, and I'm going, my God, she never turns herself off. I like to turn myself off from this. But
Now listen, you saw the Long Island Medium,
yeah,
but that's all set up.
it
Okay,
is. Well,
don't-
I'm not saying I'm
She
like
doesn't
the Long
walk
Island.
into the supermarket and start jabbering. They set,
Oh, okay.
they set
Because
it
there's
up.
cameras there, right?
They set it up, yes.
Yeah.
It looks like she does because they have to reenact. She says
Right.
they're reenacting, which probably maybe happened sometime before. But
Well, once in a while, Freddie, I get a message, especially here. They turn me on here too with what, and I did, and I'm going to mention it because I don't often do this in front of a lot of people other than on my show. But does anyone know a Penelope here?
I do.
Okay. I'm getting a strong message from a Penelope.
Really?
I'm getting goosebumps, yes.
You see her mother's face right now. She's like,
Okay.
what?
Okay. Because I was sitting here, and when I'm on my show, it's different, but I know it was for someone in the studio. They don't always give me who it's for, but they want to tell you that they've got your back. They're looking after you, okay?
Aw, that's
It's
one of my
im-
close friends.
Very important that you know
Wow.
that, okay?
Aw, that's so
All right,
sweet.
good. It's a close friend of yours? Okay,
Yeah, it's
great.
one of my close friends from school.
Great.
Look at her mom.
Okay.
Look at her mom.
Right.
What the heck?
That's so
And
cool.
they know I don't usually do that other than on my show, right? So unless it's
You
something
don't.
really important, right? He lives with that.
That's awesome.
But anyway,
Thank
it's a good
you.
message.
I'll-
It's a positive message.
I'll tell
and-
Penelope. She's gonna.
Yeah.
Me and Penelope actually went to a psychic together.
There you
like,
go.
Around a month ago.
Okay,
Actually,
there
2
you
months
go.
ago.
That's why she's.
And it was a great experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting, and they know about my goosebumps, so I'm getting the goosebumps. And I needed to just let you know that. Okay.
you.
All right.
That's
Great.
awesome.
Right.
See, you never know. It's always nice to have Sally in the studio. You have any questions? We're going to save them for her show.
Oh, I got a lot of questions.
Do you? Uh-oh, Sally, she's got a lot of he's got a lot of questions.
Who has?
Freddie.
Freddie does.
Oh, Freddie, you got questions.
But we're going to save them for
Pretty
2:30?
There's a whole world that opened up to me over the weekend.
Oh, great.
Meeting all these great people was one thing.
Yeah.
The setup of how I got there is another.
Okay.
I was invited by True Oldies to do this, and then 15 other people wanted it at the last minute, and he stayed with me. He says, no, I'm going to stay with Freddie to do this thing. A lot of opportunities have come forward.
I've got
Lots.
something I need. Absolutely. I don't always remember, as you know, what I talk about unless I listen to the recording. But they're telling me that I told you something last week about this, Freddie. And they said it was going to be January or February. It isn't. It's coming about. If you remember the message I gave you.
You said someone's going to come to him with an opportunity, and he's
Yes.
going to maybe not
and
do
they're
it.
telling me this is what
And
it
that,
is.
You
that
told
is
him it was
exact.
gonna
I
be
was
the
going to
second
say it for
time.
your show. You know,
Second time, yep.
I was going to say it for your
I
show.
don't remember. You should remember it.
I was going to say it for your show, but what happened was True Oldies had no one to cover this particular event. And he had asked me, and I had turned it down. I said,
Oh.
nah, I don't want to do it. Remember, I talked to you. Well, we don't want to do it. It's the
You're like, oh,
weekend.
got to work on a Saturday. and a
Didn't I
Sunday.
say that?
Yes,
That
you
the
did.
first impression, it's coming back to me because you know I don't remember.
She did say that to me.
But I said the first time you'll say no. The second time you'll begin to, I feel they're telling me you will listen
Yes.
because it's important. It's
And
very
how many more now they
important.
tell you they want us to do?
There you go.
7 more.
There
But
you
the,
go.
the amazing thing isn't the event. The amazing thing is the people at the event, the whys, and people that are starting out in their business and they question whether or not how to do it right, wrong, or indifferent. People that are working their business, walking the floor like she did.
See, they're not all, they're asking me, well, we'll talk about it on my show, but sometimes their timing can be a little bit off because there is no time. I think I don't remember, but did I say January or February?
You told me January, but
Yeah, but it doesn't-
But the funny thing is about January, February is the event. The thing that I want to work with that he was here before.
Okay.
Is scheduled for March.
Okay.
And the February, March. So that's one aspect. But there are other things that are developing for January and February
go.
as well. It's going to allow us to be in pickleball kingdom on different levels and producing it and putting things out there and having people like the ones you see in studio today put their commercials out there, talk about what they do, how they do it. I can tell you a story. This young girl, this young lady that had this business, her mother worked for Beasley. works for Beasley Radio in Naples. 18 years ago, I met her mother when I went to Beasley Radio. Beasley Radio was the 6th largest radio station in the country. And I brought in video into the AM set. Bob Moranci is the only person in all of America that gave me a shot to do what I do, and you sit in the reason why he gave me a shot to do this. This is what happened. It was because of Bob Moranci. Bob Moranci said, yes, Beasley would love to have you. And I've been in Philly, I've been in New York, I follow Beasley everywhere. They just sold that station. But that young lady, her mom, I know her from the day. She says to me, you know my mother? I says, oh yeah.
They're putting the pieces together for you, Freddie, from when it started to now. It's like it's showing me like a jigsaw puzzle, and the pieces are going to fit. Let's talk on my show, and we'll talk
I was going to save it. But you know how ironic it is that you walk into a place and the person next to you, you know her mom from 18 years ago? And she's starting out the business. She's doing her own t-shirt business.
It's not
Her husband's
coincidental.
doing
You know
IT.
that. I always say nothing is coincidence.
It was just, and I got to tell you, there's another piece to the puzzle. There was a psychic that showed up there. Yes? And this psychic showed up there because she got a calling. And they gave it to her for half price because someone else had canceled. So she says to me, there's a reason I'm here and I don't know why. And I says, I'm the reason you're here because I've been looking for you. Right. Now, she didn't know anything about, well, she didn't even show up yesterday because she was so overwhelmed. She didn't know what to do. And she went about it differently. I says, the reason you're here was because you and I are going to do something in the future. It may not be today, it might be in the future. And again, I had Sally in the back of my head.
There you go. Yeah.
Because everybody has a niche to what you do. So
I'm doing my job.
when I used to play baseball, if I went on a hitting streak, I didn't change my socks. It just didn't. I was superstitious. You know how it is in sports. You're superstitious, you do something, you're doing it right. Why the hell would you change anything? So I said to her, and I brought over the guy with the ring in the ears, I said, what kind of future is he going to have? And she told him. And he went like this. He was smiles. He's going to Finley. All this stuff is going on. So sometimes I said, maybe you're here to talk to people and guide them to make sure they don't have any pitfalls getting to where they need to go.
I don't know. Maybe Leslie, you want to talk to Sally?
And
save all the questions for 2:30.
It's funny. I met Leslie. I'm going to Houston
Taking
next
over
week,
your
and I'm going to Austin in May. So I can just hang out with you now. See that? Now we just got to make a plan to go to Connecticut.
Gotta come to Connecticut.
What is the name? What's the capital of Connecticut?
Hartford.
Hartford. Hartford, yes. My ex-wife Michelle worked at Hartford for farmers
Insurance, yeah. Insurance capital of the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
The owner, she was the secretary to the owner, Mr. Beasley, Mr. Berkeley.
Okay.
Because it was Berkeley controls all farmers and all that. It's Berkeley Industries.
Okay.
And they control farmers and all that. So I used to love going up there because they have these little niches that you have to stop to let people cross the street. So here comes a guy from the Bronx. I says, get out the way, man. You gotta wait. So the cop pulls me over. He says, yo, what are you doing? I says, I'm driving. He says, no, when one foot hits that, you gotta stop. I gotta stop, yes. They got the right of way. I said, but I'm in the car. He says, how many tickets you want me to give you? So that's what I remember about that. I never went back again. I said, you meet me for lunch and meet me in the Bronx.
The history of it. Last night when I went home, I went for a walk through Central Park. No, I'm sorry, through New York.
Did you go to the Bronx?
No,
Then
but
you didn't go to
they
New
walked
York.
me through New York City, and I learned all about 42nd Street and the Astors and the Vanderbilts and the Rockefellers and the history of
What
New York.
year was that tape?
It was new because it was the whole holiday.
I don't even know New York today. I haven't
That's
been
what I
there
was
in
going to
18
ask
years.
you. And they said why 42nd Street got its name?
Why?
Because you could only stay on the street for about 40 seconds until something bad would happen.
That's nice.
And I'm like, and I'm thinking, really? But
you been to New York?
They
You
said,
like
but
it?
not now. Now they say apparently everyone moved from.
Grab your microphone. You like more open spaces, or you mean you like less people? You like Tampa.
I like to be able to drive and put my arms out.
You would love South Florida, right? No. But it was really interesting. I was thinking of you, and I said, I bet you wouldn't even know that tour. The holiday market and
I don't know I know the old
Astor's
New
and
York.
Vanderbilt's, the horse selling. Steve, you know?
Not all of it, but I have to tell you, Dawn, I think that 42nd Street thing is a yarn.
Comes after 41 and between 41
Yes,
and
41 and
43.
43.
Yeah, they're all numbered, you know.
But it was kind of a good story, right? Because I actually remembered it.
Yeah, but it's a yarn.
I figured 42nd between 41st and 43rd.
I knew it was a lie because she said 40-something, and then, no, that's not what happens. No.
But I did go. I walked through. It was kind of a cool way to walk
If you
and
ain't
see it
been
all.
to the Bronx, you ain't been to New York.
Have
That's
not
all I
ever
gotta
been to
tell
the
you.
Bronx, I got to tell you.
That's my hometown,
The Bronx?
The Bronx or Manhattan?
the Bronx.
Which part of the Bronx?
I grew up about 5 train stations north of Yankee Stadium, and then we moved to a nicer part of the Bronx, Riverdale.
Oh, that's not the Bronx.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's where the cloisters are. That's what they humming. Do
It's
you
still
remember the
Bronx.
cloisters parking lot overlooking the city?
I do.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Freddie had a store there. I used to hang out there all the time. It was
Did you?
it was really nice there. Very romantic.
I was going to say, what were you doing up there?
Him?
It's all a blur now.
Yeah.
Asking you is a whole nother story.
But at the cloisters were fun. Now that you hear the latest, they are not allowing any more drag racing on the West Side Highway.
I didn't know they had drag racing.
They're not
on the West
supposed
Side
to.
Highway.
But now they got enforcement. They got cameras. They got police. They will track you down. Because back in the day, they used to stop the traffic, and then they used to drag race down on the West
Yeah,
Side.
they make New York look
We used
so
to go
beautiful.
drag racing on the Sprain Parkway in Westchester.
I remember that too.
Back in the day.
Wow.
Ready to wrap this up? Get ready for Sally's show?
That's it. Your pickleballness is gone.
Why not my pickleballness? You have a question, Leslie, for Sally?
Sally, how do you see pickleball? My loopy grip in pickleball.
I think it's an
going.
amazing idea. As actually, I was thinking Shark Tank. You need to go on Shark Tank, okay?
I've heard that before.
Right.
And I think you've just solidified it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I listen to that a lot. I actually said to Steve, this is perfect for Shark Tank.
Okay.
So it must have been a message they were giving me for you.
Okay. Thank you.
There you go. How about you? Message for Sally? Question?
Same question.
What do you see the future of Four Joy paddles?
Okay, what I'm going to do, and I can see something, but you're going to have 10 minutes of my show, right? And I can do it now, but I'll be more prepared. I don't want to make I won't make a mistake, but I think I can give you more of an answer. I can do it now, but let's do it on my show, okay?
Perfect.
But I see good. It's nothing bad, okay? I talk very positive, so.
Sally's always positive, which is beautiful.
And Penelope's saying she's not saying, but they're telling me to tell you that Penelope is delighted that I mentioned her name. You need to call her. I think you need to tell her,
Yeah,
okay?
no,
All right.
definitely. She will love this.
Yes, please.
We had,
I'm just they're telling me there's somebody that she knows that has passed away on the other side. They're still around her, okay? So actually my message is for you, but it's really for Penelope too, to let her know that they are trying to contact her, okay? She'll know who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
I think.
I will tell. She's.
Wow.
We
So-
have, like, it's crazy because we went to a psychic together 2 months ago.
Okay.
Me and Penelope.
I'm
were
getting
doing-
goosebumps.
Yeah,
That's so-
me too.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. I'm a very spiritual person.
Great.
So, like,
I
is
always
crazy,
say there's
but-
no coincidences, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'm not sure, but I knew it was somebody in here.
Yeah.
Since I'm speaking with my husband and my friend, they didn't know a Penelope, and I'm going,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it was for Dawn, but it was for you.
Yeah,
Nope,
only
I don't.
Penelope I know.
Great.
See, aren't you glad you
I will
came?
definitely tell her.
They're trying to contact
I'm very
her.
happy I
This
came.
message is for her through you. So let her know, whoever it is that has passed, I think you probably might know or she'll know. I'm not necessarily getting a name, I'm getting the letter D. Okay, but they're trying to let her know that everything is good.
I'll definitely tell her that.
Okay,
Thank
all right,
you.
all right.
Excellent.
Sally's at it again.
Yes,
Oh my
she's
gosh.
at it again.
See, we missed you when you only come once a week.
I know,
we don't get
we've
enough
got
Sally.
a lot going on, unfortunately.
But
I'll
it's
be
all
here.
good. It's always good when you're back in town.
Thank you.
She gets us all back on the right track.
Great.
We're going to talk about, what are we talking about today?
I don't know.
Finding your
I
happiness
usually-
during the holiday season.
I read it on Facebook when you write down what we're going to talk
She-
about.
I decide what she's going
I
to talk
don't-
about on Sunday
I never
nights.
want to know until my show starts. So.
Forgiveness and happiness and the holiday season.
Forgiveness and
I
happiness in
think
the
that what
holiday
I would
season.
like to do is I would like to create a pickleball tournament type of deal for the end of the year. to raise awareness and everything else, and we'll get ladies involved and bring it at another level. But I want to pitch it out to see if we can push this thing along in a different community. You know, I did a bowling league. I told you my sister started a bowling league. And I went and I said, Mimi, this is nice, but it was a mess. And I took it over, and that turned out to be a 12-year bowling league. And we flew all over the world because I turned it into a travel team. And that was from just that one idea. And then bowling became a business for me. I owned 6 alleys, and I left my job at John Hancock to do. It just went in a whole different craziness. The story of my life. And I really feel good about what's happening with pickleball because everybody can play the game. It doesn't matter how old, how young, how bad, how good. And it's all about having a good time. See, golf, they're so stringent. Like I used to have a bar in the back of my golf court. And they said, Ms. Santori, you can't be on the course.
You could do this. You could set up a bar in here.
You can't be on the course with that. No, I wanted everybody to see it. Like I went to the Miami Jet game, and I parked where the cheerleaders were. And I had a bar in my little car in the back, and everybody came over. And that's what I like. That's what I like about pickleball. Everybody is always there helping one another. Try this grip, try this towel, try this. Everybody.
Yeah.
It's a whole different game than anything else. So I see a big future for this thing.
Shark Tank, here she comes. You never know. See
Yeah.
where it all goes.
You never know.
I listen to Shark Tank a lot, and the moment I heard that, I said to Steve, definitely Shark Tank. So please, even if you just write and you don't hear for a while, it's okay. Because some people, it takes 10 years to get on that program. But I'm not saying it's going to take that long.
I have a really amazing business partner,
It's
and I'm going to
important.
tag her on this one.
It's important.
All right, more to come. Let's wrap this up.
Right set of eyes finds your product, and it changes the course of the game. It's like Bob Moranci. Bob Moranci saw what I did. Major League Baseball, NFL, everybody, they all turned me down because they said, nobody watches sports on the phone. This is back in the day. And they didn't see the opportunity that they could have done. Streaming is worldwide. Everybody does streaming. There are people that do it better than others. And you got to have a lot of money to open up these businesses. It's not true. They make you think that, but it's not true. So you got to stick to your guns and just do what you do and do it better. Change it up every once in a while and make it even more attractive and keep going.
You guys are staying for Zena? Yes. All right, you're welcome to stay as well. Why not? Sally, you got a full show.
She got the car.
She's got the car. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we will see you at 2:30 for Call Me Zena and tomorrow 9 a.m. drive time.
Come into the studio if you want, and remember, like always, don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.